Amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact reaction video. So, like every single Thursday, I check the comment section, I see what you guys are recommending the most and what Genshin Impact reaction videos you'd like to see, and easily there was a clear winner on my last reaction video, way above anything else recommended in the comment section, were these three videos right here. Two of them are Genshin Impact short trailers, and one of them is an animated scene. You guys want me to react to all three of them in one video, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. Make sure you go to the comment section, fill it up with your recommendations of what you'd like to see next Thursday. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Every single Thursday, we do a Genshin Impact playthrough. I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. Last Thursday, we tried our first ever co-op stream. We also traveled all the way to Fontaine from Mondstadt. It took ages. It was a lot of fun. We did loads of exploring. And this Thursday, so tonight, we are going to go back to the main story, and I believe we're about to fight Storm Terror. So make sure you follow me on Twitch, link in the description. I'll see you guys tonight, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to some more Genshin Impact trailers.
We had no time to say goodbye, so let's not call it that.
Let's make sure it's high quality.
The war has already begun. It is just a continuation of past battles. The gods goad us on with the promise of their 7 treasures, rewards for the worthy, the doorway to divinity. Yet buried in the depths of this world lies smoldering remains, a warning to those that dare trespass. That throne in the sky is not reserved for you. But mortal arrogation never stops. None will escape the flames. See for yourself.
I always forget that the character you play as isn't from the world he's in. No one ever really seems to address that, at least not at the stage I'm at in the story right now. He's from another world, right? I wonder who else is from other worlds. That's a good point, never thought about that.
The dragon who defended Mondstadt for a millennium finally faces his perturbation. What does freedom really mean when demanded of you by a god? The god of contracts, senselessly slaughtered as his people watched on in horror. In the end, he will sign the contract to end all contracts. In the secluded land of the immortal Shogun, the Bakufu rules eternal. But what do mortals see of the eternity chased after by their god? The god of wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself, and the oasis of knowledge is a mirage in the desert of ignorance. In the city of scholars, there is a push for folly, yet the god of wisdom makes no argument against it.
The desert is absolutely brutal, by the way. Like I said, we went all the way to Fontaine. We traveled all the way to Fontaine, and we had to go through the desert, at least part of it. Jesus Christ, the desert is terrifying.
The god of justice lives for the spectacle of the courtroom, seeking to judge all other gods. But even she knows not to make an enemy of the divine.
Wait, when did this come out then? Isn't this quite new? When did this come out? 2 years ago. Aren't those two characters quite new? Have they not just been added? Am I crazy?
The rules of war are woven in the womb. The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is because she has her reasons.
That character looked very tame, and yet had one hell of an entrance. How does something so small pack that much of a punch? Jesus.
She is a god with no love left for her people, nor do they have any left for her. Her followers hope only to be on her side when the day of her rebellion against the divine comes at last. In the perpetual meantime of a sheltered eternity, most are content to live and not to dream. But in the hidden corners where the god's gaze does not fall, there are those who dream of dreaming. Some say a few are chosen and the rest are dregs. But I say we humans have our humanity. We will defy this world with a power from beyond. Now, you who has set foot in this world, your journey has reached its end, but one final doorway remains. Step forth if you have understood the meaning of your journey. Defeat me, command me to step aside. Show me that you are worthier than I to rescue her. Then, the threads of all fate will be yours to reweave.
You know what I like? I like that I don't know who is talking and I don't know who they're rescuing. I like that. It's very cool, and I know it has spoilers, but they're lost on someone like
My memory has all but faded completely. But I will always remember how much she too loved these flowers.
That seemed a bit dark. That seemed surprisingly dark. I am really looking forward to tonight and continuing on with the main story, because it's been like 2 streams since we continued on with the main story. We've been like exploring and doing a lot of random stuff and trying to level up quite quickly, which we have done. We're nearly level 25 already, which has been a lot of fun. But I miss the main story. I do miss the main story, and all this stuff. When I keep watching stuff like this, just makes me really want to progress faster in the main story. Now we've leveled up a bunch. Hopefully we can do it a lot quicker. Because we won't constantly get blocked by like, you need to be this level, you need to be that level, you need to be that level. We can just power through the story because I'm really enjoying the story. That's what I'm here for in the Genshin world. I want to check out this story. And now tonight we get to continue that. We'll do a couple more streams where we play it. And if people want more, then we'll double up the streams as well, because I'm really enjoying Genshin at the moment. I won't ever play the main story in my own time. I'll level up and I'll do side quests, but I won't ever play the main story in my own time. Because yeah, I want you guys to see my progression through it. Right, I don't know what these are. They're short trailers, but they've both been. There's 2 of them have been recommended. So let's check these out.
Kyoto clan's future. The duties of the Yashiro Commission. My brother should not bear these burdens alone.
Interesting.
This belief is what has led me to this duel.
Okay.
Check.
So something happened to their parents. They both look quite young, and now the brother is head of the clan, and she wants to like be there by his side. Something like that.
When the Tsubaki is in season, I always have the same dream.
That flower.
My mother is with me. And I am at peace.
It seems kind of dark.
Maybe somewhere deep down inside, the carefree days of family time have not ended for me.
There's 4 of them there, so I'm guessing a mother, a father, and the brother and sister.
But just as flowers wither, I too must awaken from my dream. The Kamisato art of Tachijutsu, still like the morning dew, swift like lightning. Something stirs within me. Perhaps
I love the calmness of the brother as well. Like, he's just smiling the whole time. There's no anger. He's like, you know, there's brotherly and sister love. You can see it in this. Also, the way the doors closed and the music picked up there was beautifully done.
something stirs within me. Perhaps the echo of a fond dream. But there it stays, day after day. Pushing me to overcome. and tempering my blade. That was the first time I bested brother in a duel. It was also the moment that the Shirasagi Himegimi was born.
What is that? What is that? Am I supposed to know now? Am I supposed to wait? The further I get in the story, will I find out? I'm not even going to try and pronounce it.
It's showtime, Ayaka. The fireworks have started. Everyone's waiting for you. It was your wish to take over this side of things, if I recall.
Sorry, Ayato. We pray to our god. May all our dreams endure forever. Narukami Island, let the festival begin!
I'm curious. Like, all these cutscenes and stuff like that, the campaign is done through the eyes of the Wanderer, right? Is that his name? The Wanderer, the Traveler, whatever? The Traveler. It's done through his eyes, or her eyes, depending on which one you pick at the beginning of the game, right? Do you see these cutscenes and stuff in the game that are from the perspectives of other characters, or do you only ever see stuff from the perspective of your character? Because so far I haven't seen anything from anyone else's perspective. So my guess is, are these videos just strictly for YouTube? And if you want more in-depth look at the game, you have to come to YouTube and check these out here? Is that how it's done? Like these short trailers? Is that what it is? And it gives you more of a look. Is that like a book series or a guide or something like that shows you all of this stuff? I've never actually thought about that until right now. Also, it seems like there's so much pain and suffering in so many people's pasts. Like, what happened to their parents? Why are they the only ones left? What happened? It seems dark, and yet she found so much happiness in the memories. It was like very sweet and beautiful and a very dark story at the same time as well. Very strangely done. That character's always one I thought looked really interesting. When we checked out her demo and everything like that, I really like the look and like an attitude of that character. I think she's looks like a really fun one to play as. So the next one is literally called Endless Suffering, which sounds a bit dark if I'm going to be honest. So let's find out what the hell this one's about. Endless Suffering, the Genshin Impact Short Trailer.
Evil takes on many forms, but always carries a karmic curse. It spawns monsters that lurk in the mountains where the Adepti dwell, preying on the living for decades. It manifests as devastating pestilences, scarring the world for centuries. It is the sworn duty of the Yaksha to purge all evil. But after millennia of bloodshed...
Do you say it's a sworn duty to purge all evil? This guy's like Batman then. Is he like, he's like a vigilante, right? Just constantly fighting people.
Karma takes a toll. A moment of complacency, and I too will succumb to the darkness. An instant of negligence, and it will turn me into one of the monsters I swore to purge. After millennia of suffering and endless slaughter, I now see things for what they really are.
Are we witnessing like some sort of like inner conflict that he's having, fighting like a different side of himself?
You slept the whole day through, you know.
Or is he like
Good
possessed by a
thing
demon?
you're awake.
Hey, I love this character. I've massive soft spots for snakes. You guys all know that. Huge soft spots for snakes. And this snake is adorable. It looks like a boa constrictor. It looks so cute. Is he having like an internal conflict, or is he like possessed or something?
Just in time for the lantern rite.
I carried you here on my back.
Is that the sleepy girl?
I'll go get you some medicine now.
Wait, how the fuck did sleepy girl carry him on her back? She's like 1 feet tall. What? Bit rude. They helped him. He ran away. But then again, this guy does seem a bit distressed.
Did I scare you? Don't worry, this mask is to scare away monsters. It really works. You don't need to be afraid. Huh? Are you okay? You look tired. Grandpa, give him some rice wine pudding.
What the hell is rice wine pudding? Is that a real thing? This guy, I feel really bad for this character. It just seems like he is constantly tormented. Even like walking now, he can't sleep, can't relax, can't calm down. He's just fighting this inner demon. That's the bard, right? The god bard.
Well, hello there. Care to join me for a drink on this fine evening?
The god bard.
Huh? Oh, you started celebrating already. Any rice wine for me?
Sorry. Tonight, I just want to rest.
Very nice. It's good to take the mask off once in a while, even just for one night.
Can the bard, like, because the bard's a god, can the bard, like, the reference to the mask, can the bard see all of this? Like, can the bard see what was going on and knows what's going on inside that guy's head? Is the other guy a god as well, maybe? I don't really know. I don't know if I'm supposed to know these things. I don't know if I'm supposed to find these things out. I don't know when I'm supposed to find them out. I don't know if later on in the story I'm going to see, like, these stories. Like, I don't know if I'm going to see cutscenes and stuff through the perspective of other characters or if it's only ever through the main character. And then you only get extra stuff if you come here on YouTube. I don't know anything. I don't know how long it's going to be until I get to see these other parts of the world. How big the story is. I know nothing. The darkness of all these... There seems to be so much darkness in the world of Genshin Impact. For a game that seems really light-hearted and quite fun, it has a lot of dark undertones and dark history. I am so curious and absolutely loving exploring this world. Funny how I got sucked into Genshin through the music and fell in love with a game before I even played it. And here we are now. I'm playing the game, still watching the stuff. Still so much lore and behind the scenes and trailers and OSTs and songs and music and everything to be checking out. They're constantly releasing new stuff. I'm still behind on 2 more character demos. There's so much stuff and it just keeps getting better and better and better. Genshin Impact really is an incredible rabbit hole to fall down. And I hope you guys are enjoying my ride down there. God, man, both of these short trailers seemed really dark and kind of depressing. A lot of pain and suffering in both of these characters' past. And it seems like they both have a lot of similarities in carrying so much of that pain around with them. Really, really dark. Kind of sad. I'm looking forward to meeting both these characters. I've always liked the look of both of them as well. I'm looking forward to playing more of this story, which we will be continuing tonight on Twitch, 8:30 p.m. UK time. We continue the story, the main campaign. We're doing a 3-hour main campaign playthrough tonight. If you want to join me for that, a link to my Twitch is in the description. Don't forget, make sure you fill up that comment section with recommendations. This channel is controlled by you guys, and every single Thursday, all I do is I go to the comments, I see what comments have been recommended the most, and what comments have been upvoted the most, and that's what I react to every single Thursday. So make sure you put all your recommendations of what you'd like to see next week in that comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like if you're new, subscribe if you're new, and as always, my friends, you see me in the next video.